So, folks, welcome back. Got something a wee bit different today, doing GTA Guessr. It's basically GeoGuessr, but for GTA 5. So, you just drop yourself on GTA 5 map, see how close you get. If you're within 10 meters, you get perfect score, which is 500, instead of what would normally be 5,000 on GeoGuessr. Uh, so I did around there, filmed it, ran out of storage on my laptop, so it deleted itself, but I did alright. Got 1700, not bad. The last one was pretty good. It was a bit of a Hail Mary guess, and I ended up being like 20 meters out, so go do a new game and see how this goes. And immediately, I don't know where the fuck this is, man. Yeah, this could literally be anywhere. I would guess just like somewhere along the sort of east side of the city that's more industrial, but it would just be a total guess. Um, Hence the name of the game. I don't know where this could be, to be honest. Best guess would maybe be like here. I don't know. Just gotta get this one over with because I have no clues. It's not bad at all, to be honest. That's pretty fucking good. So 100 meters out, very much in the right area. So it's decent. What we got here? So this looks like the side of the hospital building. It's kind of the hospital that's sort of downtown, again on the east side of the city. That's just based on the colors. It's like the brick and then the red. But I mean, I might be wrong about that. I think that's what that is. I mean, that's like, come off the motorway, it's this building here. And then that looks like the wee triangle. So, presumably, he's somewhere inside, and you can see the corner. Because it looks like he's standing on something here. I'm just gonna go in the middle. 10 meters, perfect. 500, good start. What the fuck? Mate, some of these are actually ridiculous. Like, oh wait, no. This is on the dam because the water's right there, and we're on a big tower, so this has got to be on the dam. I don't actually see where the big giant tower is, but I'm just gonna drop it in the middle. Unless there's some other bit here. Nah, okay. Oh, okay. I was way fucking off. It's just on the wee tower that's in the middle of this lake. Okay, that's pretty bad. I was pretty adamant about that being the dam. Man, what they just did. It's just like a wee electrical station, and presumably the top of the map somewhere because you can see a hill. I don't know if it's like the giant electrical station that's somewhere. I can't really remember exactly where that is, to be honest. It's somewhere out here though. Yeah, this is pretty annoying. That maybe I made this up in my head. I was sure there's just like a pretty big electrical station. It kind of looks more like the other side of the map though. I don't know. Like it looks like it could be near this kind of like timber plant thing, but it doesn't really make sense. I want to find this original place I was looking for, because I think that's my best guess, to be honest. I don't think it's this. I mean, there is like electrical shit going on, but there's not really these kind of hills, you know? That might be like a wee electrical substation there. I'm not too sure. Maybe I'll just be over here or something. It's kind of hard to spot these because they're so small, but There's definitely trees. No, it looks like there's. Wait, okay. There's like. Yeah, there's pine trees in the back, so we've gotta be over here. Surely. Exactly where, could not tell you, but I mean, if there's pine trees, it's here, or it's maybe here. And that doesn't really make sense at all, because this is like proper wilderness. I mean, this kind of is too, but there is this timber factory thing, so if we're looking at the hill, I mean, could it just be here where the like chicken factory thing is? Or something? That's probably the best I've got, and it's not that good a guess, so it's kind of annoying. You can't really see anything else going on, like, it looks like we would just be further down here, and it is looking along the train tracks. Like, this looks like it would be the train track to me, just based on these wee wooden bat things. So, I mean, could it just be in there, or is it here? I'm just gonna take the guess. That's pretty fucking good, dude. You can't really see what's going on there. Like, that's pretty small. That's a good guess. I'm happy with it. Okay. Um, try to figure out what mountain we're looking at. I mean, it looks like Mount Chiliad, but is it? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I think this is Mount Chiliad from Mount Josiah or Mount Joshua, or however you say it. This one here, because actually maybe not, because I think you can see this. I think that's what's going on there, and if you can see that, that implies we're further down. I mean, if that's kind of right beyond me, like you can see the road going next to it. Actually, hold on. If the road's going next to it on that side, that's what you're seeing there. And we are on a hill. Like, there's a sheer cliff there, so that's presumably that. So I think we're actually on Mount Chiliad looking at Mount Josiah or Joshua. I'm assuming that's Josiah, right? I've always thought it was Josiah. Um, I just don't think it's Chiliad because you can't see the wee hut on the top. But obviously it could have just been the angle. I think I'm kind of looking at the cliffs with a big bridge and shit. And then on the canyon. And then over there you can see sandy shores. You can see the lake and you can see the wee cylindrical things. And if you're looking at that straight, I mean, you're maybe there or like here potentially. Looking that way, you can see the cliffs and shit. You can see the peak. And then you can see that sort of in front of you. That's the best I've got. It might be farther down this trail though. It should be a wee bit annoying. It does look kind of green. So I'm actually gonna drop it down there. Does that still work? I mean, I'm trying to just like position myself here. You should be able to see that and that, if that's what that is. I'm starting to think that doesn't really line up now. Yeah, because there's hills behind it. There's not a hill behind Mount Chiliad. I don't know how I didn't realize that. So that's gotta be like these hills over here or some shit. Which, even then, like, I'm sort of looking at it and thinking this is weird now. If we're on the other side of the map. Nah, I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, so we're just about farther down the trail again, kind of on the canyon. That's fair. I'll take the points. Pretty much the same score as last time, to be honest. So it's not a bad round. That only took like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go again. We'll try and beat 1700 this time. but maybe a struggle. Like some of these I've been getting really lucky on the guesses. Like what am I looking at here, dude? What am I looking at? It's just wilderness. I mean, I know what quadrant of the map it's in. It's pretty obviously somewhere in this midsection, but where exactly that is could literally be any side of it. I'm just looking for weak clues and stuff, but a lot of the wilderness in GTA looks very samey. Hmm. I feel like this is the kind of place I could bet on a motorbike and just go absolutely flying and die on these hills. I have a vague idea of where this might be. I think it is somewhere in this kind of frame over here. But where exactly? As I always say, I don't fucking know. I mean, that looks like it's been carved out for the road to go along. So if I can see somewhere where the road kind of dips down instead of going up here, that could help out. I mean, you can kind of see that there almost. Road goes up. There is a hill. So, what else is going on in this frame? Just looking for somewhere else that the road kind of dips straight down. And it does there. I need it to kind of be in a straight line. I think that's actually a decent contender, to be honest, but I should probably have another wheel look and see what I can see. 'Cause I'm assuming the road does that in a lot of places. But, mm, to be honest, I think this is the best guess I've got. If I'm down in this wee bit here, looking up to the roads, then there's hills behind it. Makes sense. I'm gonna go for it. Oh my god, I was so far away. That's so bad. I was looking at this road, I guess. Or maybe that one actually doesn't really make sense though. Probably this one. Yeah, okay. That was hard. Alright. So I can see the observatory. It looks like we're in a garden. That's about as much as I'm getting here. I mean, I know the angle that we're at least from the observatory. If we're looking at it, because the kind of left one is being obscured by this almost fully, but not quite. So the angle must be like roughly that. And then we are at a distance because you can see the hill going up. So I'm just looking for gardens in this direction that have bushes. Potentially right there, but there is this hill blocking it, which is making me think that's not the case. And it also does look kind of far away, right? Oh, I mean, there's a road sign there, so we are just off a road. But that's kind of obvious. Hmm, okay. The angle is like this, more like, I think. I think we've actually got to be further down here. Like maybe in this garden. You can see a street sign there. Like it does look pretty far away. But it almost also looks like that's kind of the only hell in the way. Like it doesn't look like there'd be more hells in front of this. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking into it too much. Are we that far away? I mean, the angle is like I've recorrected this angle so many times. We could just be in there. That's how we'd totally be blocking that though. We can't just be here because the hell would be right in front of us. So, I mean, like, yeah, there or maybe like here. Probably my best guess. I think I'm just gonna go for it. What we got? What? Oh my God, dude. I got the angle way off. Way off. So yeah, you can see that one. That one would be literally, yeah, it'd still be obscured, but yeah, okay. I guess I was just seeing like this bit then. Alright, that's pretty shit. Oh, I didn't get many points for that, but I got some. So I think this 1700 is actually over, which is pretty funny. I actually know exactly where this is. Um, it's on one of these islands here. Maybe that one. Pretty sure it is that one. Yeah, I don't see any others with a house, and that looks like a house kind of that's just not really been rendered. Pretty sure it is there. Yeah, cool. Sure there's a mission you go there, Trevor's chilling there. That might be an online mission. Yeah, it totally is, right? And then there's NPCs spawn here sometimes and they get freaked out when you walk up to them. It's pretty strange. Okay. I don't really recognize this building all too much, to be honest. I mean, we are just in like Hollywood Hills looking down onto. Actually, I think I know what we're looking down onto. We should be looking at this road here. That building is that, I think. So we're in between two buildings. One's got balcony on the right. I mean, we might just be in that wee crevice there. Probably wouldn't make sense to be there. Could we be further up? Probably, actually. We probably could be. But we are on a cliff. I'm gonna go for that. Okay, we're way further up. I think that is what we're looking at, but we're just way further up. I'm kind of just getting these distances like way off here. Uh, oh god. So it's snowy. That's like an oil pump. So we're in the oil fields, which are down here. But this hill should be that one there. If that's the peak of the hill. I mean, I've been getting my distances wrong all fucking day. It might be over here somewhere. In terms of structures, there's that, which is cylindrical, so it could potentially be that. It looks like we are just in a hill, so I think that's probably what we're looking at, unless we're over here somewhere. Oh my god, man. What the fuck? So I was actually looking at probably that cylinder in this building, which makes more sense, instead of that hill. That was a way worse round. That was pretty bad. Yeah, so got some decent scores. Gonna have another go at this in the next video, I think, because it's pretty fun. But some of them are really hard. Like I feel like I was getting pretty fortunate with my guesses there. Some of the rounds could have been like 0 pointers for real. I mean, the second round wasn't particularly good. The first one was decent, like so. Yeah, thanks for watching. Something a bit different. I'll see you next time.